guys, it's Christy again here at the Paper Lion. Today I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys another little project that I've worked on that is going to be on my Mercari and Poshmark soon. It is an envelope journal, and I will be with you as soon as I take a sip of my tea because I don't want it to get cold. Having tea this morning. Are you guys having anything to wake you up? Tea, coffee, glass of warm milk? Actually, a glass of warm milk would actually probably put me to sleep right now because it's nice and gloomy still out here in Texas. It was raining really heavy this morning. All right. This is a cute, fun little journal. I found these vintage, really pretty envelopes with the cards inside. So these are made out of what are they called? I'm drawing a blank. Greeting cards, which normally cards are not this long, but these were, and I only found 4 of them, so I was only able to make 4 of these cuties, but I'll tell you a little bit about them. Each one has its original envelope that has been altered a little bit. I've got the lace here in the front. This is vintage lace that you can, and I made like a little pocket so it's not completely glued down. You can make, add little things all throughout. We got some really pretty little cardstock type paper, and here we have some little Tim Holtz flower appliques. I really don't use a whole lot of Tim Holtz, but sometimes I do, and they make cute little accents to things. So this is Tim Holtz. I like to create a lot of the pieces that I actually use. Of course, this is some vintage music paper that I stamped on, and in the back it has a little quote, one of the quotes that I came up with. So I don't know if anybody else is using these quotes, but this one is one that I really love. It's really dear to me because it basically, you stay young if you can keep your childhood innocence, and that's another line from one of the movies that I really love, Under the Tuscan Sun, and it says, "Play in the rain." The quote from Under the Tuscan Sun is, "Always keep your childhood innocence." And I think if you take time to play in the rain, you will definitely feel childish, and you will definitely, it'll put a smile on your face. Of course, go right in afterwards and dry off, because as you get older, you get your colds easier. We're not as easily, we don't fight off the germs as easy as children do. But anyway, so we pull this out, and on the back side there's a journaling space, a natural journaling space that was created by this particular card. I think all of them have a space on the back that you can journal. Some are bigger than others, different designs, but aren't those pretty? I thought they were really, really sweet. But anyway, let's move on to this one. And this has this beautiful bird and these dogwood flowers on it. Now that's the natural part of the the greeting card. I'm still drawing in blank. I don't know what it is this morning. My tea is not doing its job. But anyway, this is one of my little handmade cards, and my handmade little cutout that I have Mod Podged or whatever. And then this here matches this here, so I use the same here. But anyway, I added some lace along there to make it, really pretty and frilly. And then you open it up, and it doesn't go that way. You could write on it this way if you wanted to, but I put it upwards like that. And here, there's a tuck back here. I didn't add really anything on the interior because I wanted to keep these super cheap, but still give people something pretty to have. So this is vintage music paper. And then back there, you can add like your own tags. And then this is my water distressed paper. It's got really cool water damage on it, you can see, and it gives it a lot of character down here in the bottom too. What I did for that, I just kind of stuck a stack of papers together and just let them get wet in random places and let them sit like that for a couple of days till they dried on their own, and it created that really nice effect. Anyway, here is some tea-dyed paper that I have in here, and this is some vintage onion skin paper, and this is actually our center, I believe. Yes. And I hid the staples. I kind of like hiding, you know, where they come together. I don't always hide it, but sometimes I do. And this is hidden with some washi tape, and it says, "Let's get creative." I thought that was really cute. Since this is a blank one, you really have to use your creativity with this one, but it gives you so many places to write. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's also this vintage onion skin paper has a watermark. I don't know if you can see that right there, but when you hold it up, if you purchase this, you'll be able to see that there's a watermark on that onion skin paper, and just more of the same. So this one has a total of 6 writing pages. No, I'm sorry, a total of 12 writing pages, and it's got 1 signature. And then on the back, well, in the back interior, I did make a card for this one. So this is your running theme. I tried to go with like the blues to accent the blue on the front. And so you got your running theme with that one, and you do have a journaling tag here. Okay, so I did add 1 journaling tag and more of that vintage paper. And then on the back, you got these sweet little stamp that I colored and fussy cut along with more of the same thing paper. So it's a nice little thing. And these cards, they have several different names on them. I don't know, but this one has copyright Susan Wingett, which is really cute since it's a bird theme and the wing bird. Anyway, so that's the one. It's also, her name is here signed on the front. So you might be able to look her up and find more of these greeting cards if you really like the style. And then you just slide this back in, and there you go. This will be pretty as a gift, you know, if you want to give it to someone or just for yourself. And I'll go through these a little bit more. I didn't add the little quote on this one yet, but when they get shipped out, they'll all have that little quote on it. And let me just show you. I'm not going to show you the inside of all of them, but I just wanted to show you that they do all have different little artwork. There's more of the flowers, but each one of them are themed according to the color. And so this one I also used a little bit of the, you know, this one, the color is a little bit different. It was the same paper, I believe. No, this is a different paper. This is the same paper as the other one, but this paper, you know, I thought those blues still matched. This one has a side tuck. Instead of like the other one where the pocket was going down, this one has a side tuck. So each one of them is a little bit different. And this has a really pretty journaling card with really pretty muted flowers and like the purple, you know, the purple hues. And anyway, let's put that back in there. So there's your indication that you do have a card there. And so your side, and this one also, the front is a side pocket. So you have a front interior pocket and a back interior pocket, and they're, instead of going up and down, they're going sideways. But anyway, super cute. Let's move on to the next one really quick. And each one of these will have a different little name in my Poshmark and Mercari. This one also has the front and back side pockets, and of course more little Tim Holtz little flowers on there with this lace pocket. It will also have the little quote when it gets shipped out. This one I thought was really sunny and cute, and I added a nice little piece of cardstock ephemera there, and you got a little place to journal, more little add-on right there for you to look at. Now on the back of this one, I did this one a little different. On the back, it's got the sweet little butterflies, and I put the flower in the middle. You can always write or doodle around it or however you want to do. And of course, same type deal, same vintage paper. You know, with this one, I cut the paper down where you could actually see some of the interior on this one. More washi paper in the middle. And this one, I don't see a name on this one. I don't see like a, or if it, I don't see a name on this one. Yeah, this one doesn't have any writing on the back of it like the other ones. But look at the cute little bird down there. Oh, he's ready for spring, and I think these are going to be perfect for spring with all the, you know, the flowers. This one has a pretty rose border. I cut off the envelope, the lip of the envelope that you would normally use to seal the envelope with, and just decided to glue it on the front and put lace as the border. So there's a lot of lace. This one's very, very feminine. Even the tag lips are scalloped and very feminine looking. This one, takes the color theme, oops, excuse me, to a little bit, you know, darker. So maybe we can say this one moves a little bit more into summer. But I really love the color scheme on this one. And then, of course, the little lip has the butterfly and some French writing over here. And this one has the most journaling space, and it's got France. So this is more of a French themed one, but it's still got the little Tim Holtz little added flower on there, and that one will also have the quote. And here on the front, this one I thought was super, super gorgeous. Look at those beautiful roses. And so I added like a little postcard type cardstock ephemera on there. And then on the back, it's got the sweet little bird. You know, he's maybe looking at the butterfly like he wants to maybe make a meal out of him, but let's hope not. Now on this one, it says Kelly Donovan Galaxy of Graphics Licensing LLC. So maybe these are not really, maybe they didn't come as a set, because this one's very different. It's a very different feel look-wise than the other one is. Anyway, let's move on so we can make this video kind of short. Same with the invisible stitching. I actually just put these together with staples. Wanted to keep it real simple, so that they could be inexpensive, and still I was able to hide that from the outside. So a lot of my journals, you'll notice that I try to keep, you know, the binding kind of hidden so that you don't have to see that, or like, because if I had stapled that staple would, you know, one way or the other, it would be somewhere to maybe possibly scratch you. So I kept that very simple and hidden, so you can't really see that anywhere through here. I added some more washi tape on this one. And there, and again, there is that another example of that really beautiful water distressed paper that I do. Again, all I did was just take a stack of colored paper and, you know, wet it in certain areas and then just let it do its own natural thing, and I left it there to dry. I didn't touch it. I left them as a stack to dry, and then when I pulled them apart, they all had done their own little thing, and I just think that is really, really pretty. I hope you can see that. I don't know if anybody else is doing that technique, but I thought that was super, super cute. And then, of course, there's some onion skin paper, some vintage onion skin paper, and some more tea dye paper. And these measure, if you want to know if they'll fit into like an existing journal, they measure, I don't have my glasses on, but that is 8 1/4 lengthwise, and looks like with the lace it's 3 3/4 wide. And of course that's very thin. I kept these very thin, so if you wanted to put them into existing journals, they really wouldn't take up much space in there at all. See how thin that is? They're all so super thin. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. These will be available on my Poshmark. Of course, if you decide to buy directly through me, they will be 20% cheaper than what you find them in my stores. I take Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Shipping for this would be about $4 anywhere in the United States. International shipping would be, of course, a little bit more, and we discussed that during the transaction. Anyway, I hope you guys are wonderful today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I will be back with one more video today, and have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.